Oh, look at this. Netanyahu's house got hit in a drone strike. I guess the Israeli dome defense system isn't as good as it's cracked up to be if a drone is able to hit Netanyahu's house. He wasn't there, so he didn't die. But now Netanyahu is going to be screaming and ranting about how the United States and other nations needs to give him more money to protect him and the Israeli government.
Now, where overnight it appears that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's private home was the target of a drone attack, and there are growing concerns today about the fate of the hostages still being held by Hamas in Gaza after Israel killed the notorious head of the terror group there earlier this week. NBC's Hala Garani has the very latest from Tel Aviv this morning. Hala, good morning.
Good morning, Peter. Yes, indeed, there was a drone attack targeting the residence of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Caesarea. It hit a structure nearby this morning, but no casualties were reported. And Netanyahu and his wife were not home at the time, according to the Prime Minister's office. But meantime, in northern Gaza, there have been more heavy strikes. Video from the besieged enclave showing the aftermath of intense Israeli attacks there. At least 30 people.
Yeah, the Israeli government is attacking innocent civilians while Hezbollah is actually attacking figures.
Were killed in the Jabalia refugee camp, including 21 women and children, according to authorities there. Meantime, Hamas is vowing to continue fighting there following the death of its leader, Yahya Sinwar. He was killed in southern Gaza in a damaged building on Thursday. You're seeing drone video right before his killing. The Israeli military formally announced his death the following day. And the big question is what impact this will have on the war itself and a deal possibly to release the hostages. President Biden, who'd initially been more optimistic, later tempered his statements by saying that a ceasefire in Gaza would be hard, Peter.
And Hala,
That's hilarious that Biden has backtracked on calling for a ceasefire. And I mean, it was true surprise because he already knew ceasefire is not going to happen because Netanyahu has already said he's never going to agree to a ceasefire.
obviously that region remains on edge right now, given what we've witnessed in the course of the last couple of weeks. Are there any new indications that Israel has decided how and when it will respond to the nearly 200 ballistic missiles that Iran fired at the country on the 1st of October?
What about all the ballistic missiles that the Israeli government is sending to Palestine, killing innocent civilians?
Well, it seems like it's getting closer to some sort of decision. President Biden saying he knows when and where a strike might take place, but wouldn't elaborate further. The Iranian foreign minister, though, said that anyone with that information should be held accountable for any